In Texas, a small restaurant is gaining a global audience, not for what's on its menu, but rather from the message it sends every day. Austin institution El Arroyo is serving up what we all need as the pandemic drags on. Janet Shamlian has the story.
Its margaritas are famous in Austin. El Arroyo isn't the newest or fanciest Tex-Mex in town, but fans say it's just plain good. Cheers! For decades, the restaurant has had a dual mission, filling stomachs, and with this sign, feeding the soul.
What is it you think about the signs that speaks to people?
It's like talking to it's like laughing with an old friend. I mean, there's just things people can connect with easily.
Ellis Winstanley bought the place 9 years ago, inheriting the daily duty tied to the restaurant's iconic sign, posting something witty or inspirational, often reflecting current events.
How hard is it to come up with new content every single day?
So there's a team of folks that work on it, and there's a lot of user-submitted ones now, so it's getting easier as the social media presence gets larger.
More than 600,000 followers between Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Since the pandemic started, about 1,000 new ones each day. A thirst for more than margaritas. El Arroyo's comic relief. Like this, want to see social distancing? Loan somebody some money. Over the holidays, I really can't stay, baby, it's COVID outside. Humor that transcends borders.
We've seen it a whole bunch this year where people are saying, hey, I live in the UK or I live in Germany or whatever, and I've been following the sign and it's made me smile through this COVID. And when I come to the US, I'm gonna come visit.
Just before closing each night, the day's message is replaced by a new one agreed to by the team.
Oh, that's cute.
Phrase of the day turning a decades-old marquee into one of Austin's biggest draw.
I actually have been wanting to visit this place, so en route to her apartment, we saw it and said, oh my goodness, we need to stop. So here we are.
The daily dose of levity has become an added source of income in these lean times for restaurants.
It's so fun, like looking back through these.
Spawning books, mugs, magnets, and more.
A group of people is called a no thanks.
But mostly, the sign is a way to connect when we're often far apart.
It's been a heavy year. I think people have responded very favorably to having some lightheartedness brought into their days.
Curbside humor, a calorie-free serving of comfort food for hearts and minds. For CBS This Morning Saturday, Janet Shamlian, Austin.
And the food ain't bad either. How about that?